I don't know, I'm giving you a hard time for just drinking water. I'm sure it's perfectly all right. Is one of you a recovering alcoholic and I've ruined your fucking evening? I do worry. I do sometimes upset people. I get into trouble here quite a bit. If you've seen me before, I'm the resident compere here. And I always like to talk to the front row, find stuff out. And every now and again, hopefully it comes across that it's positive and I'm trying to be a nice person, but I will fuck up. And I did a show once. I got backstage at the beginning of the show and the acts were looking a little bit pensive and the staff were looking worried. And I said, what's going on? They said, well, tonight, Stephen, there's a midget in the front row. I'm a little bit worried that you're going to go out there and pick on the midget, and it's quite clear that there's a midget in the front row. And if you pick on the midget, people think they pick on midgets here, and we don't pick on midgets here, so leave the midget alone, which is what they said. But obviously what I heard was, midget, 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 it just... I think it's important to understand that the male psyche is the same for everybody, whether you're a comedian or not. If you tell a bloke to not do something once, there's a good chance he won't do it. But if you repeatedly tell a man to not do something, doing that thing becomes the best thing in the world ever. And I walked down stage and there was a front row like you guys right now, and sat roughly where you are so right now was this midget guy. And I started chatting to the front row, working my way across. And as I got closer, you could literally hear 300 politically correct sphincters snapping shut. And I thought, I'm just going to have to do this anyway. So I said, all right, mate. And he goes, all right. I said, look, do you mind leaning forward, please? The people behind you can't see the stage. Now, simple enough joke. He laughs. The rest of the room is mostly silent. Now, my overinflated ego, I'm thinking, they must have not noticed he's a midget. I'll tell them, which is actually trickier than you think, right? Because you might think, I'm up on stage, it might be quite clear to make this information obvious, but it's not, because you can't just go, how long have you been a midget? Since I was little. This very little way of doing it, okay, right? So I thought, I'm just going to have to come straight out with it. I said, so, you're a midget then? And he went, no, actually, I'm a dwarf. Midgets are proportionately smaller. Some bits of me are full size, right? Just a fucking good answer. Exactly. Top work, but I thought also he's not getting one over me, so I said, all right, mate, there's no need to be big-headed about it. Now, fuck, I was pleased. Now, at this point, he's pissing himself. The rest of the room is booing, okay? Because they're thinking I'm on some kind of anti-midget tirade. It gets to the interval. There are people queuing at the bar to have a go at me. You can't say that. That's bang out of order. One woman, he went, you can't have a go at dwarfs. They're easy targets. I'm thinking, well, they're not easy targets, are they? They're fucking tiny, dancing around, fucking loads of points,